Hello everyone, this is Teacher Michelle and welcome to another episode of Unang Math. In this episode, I will be covering this lesson about the graphs of x is equal to p and y is equal to q. Okay, p and q here are constant numbers. These equations are also called the horizontal graph and vertical graph. Okay, now, where did we get these equations? In the linear equation ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. Okay, let's give an example for you to understand this concept. Let's say a is equal to 3, b is 0, and c is negative 6. So in this linear equation, if a is equal to 3, then we have here 3x. B is 0, so this is plus 0y. C is negative 6, so this is minus 6. Okay, equals 0. If we will simplify, then we have here 3x minus 6 is equal to 0. So this is 3x is equal to 6. So that means x is 2. How about if a is 0, b is 2, c is negative 6? So in this linear equation, if a is 0, so we have here 0, x. If b is 2, then we have here plus 2y. C is negative 6, so minus 6 equals 0. We will simplify. 2y is equal to 6. So we have here y is equal to 3. Okay, we have this equation x is equal to 2. And this is from the equation x is equal to p. So the value of p is 2. What about y is equal to 3? This is from the equation y is equal to q. So the value of q is 3. X is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3 are equations. That means we can graph these equations. Let's start with x is equal to 2. We already know that in graphing, we have to know the x and the y coordinates of each point. Okay, since the equation is x is equal to 2, that means that all the x coordinates of the points are 2. So possible point is 2, 1. Okay, we can also have 2, 2, 2, 3, and so on. So all the x coordinates are 2. And if we will plot these points in our coordinate plane, let's start with 2, 1. So 2, 1. Next is 2, 2, 2, 3, and so on. So the graph looks like this. So this is now the graph of x is equal to 2. How about y is equal to 3? Since the equation is y is equal to 3, that means that all the y coordinates of the points are 3. So possible point 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, and so on. So all the y coordinates are 3. And if we will plot these points, let's start with 1, 3. So we have 1, 3, this point, 2, 3, 3, 3, this point. So this is now our graph. So this is the graph of y is equal to 3. Okay, this time, I want you to take a look properly at these two graphs. Take a look at the graph of x is equal to 2. Okay, this is a vertical line. And this vertical line, okay, passes through the point P0. Okay, the value of P is 2. So it passes through the point 2, 0. So 2, 0, or this point. Okay, this vertical line that passes through the point 2, 0 is also parallel to our y-axis. How about the graph of y is equal to 3, or this horizontal line? So this horizontal line passes through the point 0, q. The value of q is 3, so it passes through the point 0, 3. Okay, 0, 3, or this point. And this horizontal line is parallel to our x-axis. Okay, what about if the equation is x is equal to 0 or y is equal to 0? What will be the graph of these equations? For x is equal to 0, that means that all the x coordinates are 0. So we can have 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, and so on. Okay, 0, 1 is this point, 0, 2 this point, 0, 3 this point, and so on. And this graph is also our y-axis. So x is equal to 2's graph, x is equal to 0's graph is also our y-axis. What about y is equal to 0? So all the y coordinates are 0. So we can have 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, and so on. Okay, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0. And if we will connect these points, this is the graph of y is equal to 0. And this is also our x-axis. Okay, let's have more examples by answering this concept check question. We are going to draw the graph of the following equation on this coordinate plane. Okay, the first equation is y is equal to 2. Okay, since the equation is y is equal to 2, it means that the coordinates, specifically the y coordinates of each point is 2. So we can have 1, 2, another point, 2, 2, 3, 2, and so on. So all the y coordinates are 2. If we will plot these points in this coordinate plane, 1, 2. Next, 2, 2. Next is 3, 2. So this is now the graph of y is equal to 2. This is a horizontal line and this is parallel to our y-axis, to our x-axis. For number 2, we have here 2x minus 6 is equal to 0. Okay, first, let's simplify this equation. So we have here 2x is equal to 6. So that means x is equal to 3. Since x is equal to 3 is our equation, so all the x coordinates of the points are 3. So possible point, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, and so on. Let's plot these points. So we have here 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, and so on. So the graph looks like this. So this is now the graph of 2x minus 6 is equal to 0 or x is equal to 3. This is a vertical line that is parallel to our y-axis. For number 3, we have here 3y plus 9 is equal to 0. So let's simplify first. So this is 3y is equal to negative 9. So that means y is negative 3. So all the y coordinates of the points are negative 3. So we can have here 1, negative 3, 2, negative 3, 3, negative 3, and so on. 1, negative 3 is this point. 2, negative 3, 3, negative 3 is this point. So this is now our graph. So this is the graph of 3y plus 9 is equal to 0 or y is equal to negative 3. Okay, this time, let's answer the following problems. This is our first simple problem. Which of the following is the equation of the line that passes through the point negative 2, 3 and is parallel to the x-axis? Okay, in order for us to find which equation passes through this point and is parallel to the x-axis, okay, it's easier if we are going to draw first. So we are going to plot the point negative 2, 3 in our coordinate plane. So this is our x-axis and this is our y-axis. So according to this problem, the equation passes through the point negative 2, 3. So let's find negative 2, 3. Where is this point? So negative 2, 1, 2, 3, negative 3. So this point. And then another clue here is, according to this problem, this is parallel to the x-axis. So if this is parallel to this x-axis, then that means the graph looks like this. If our graph is this one, then it means this is, the equation here is, okay, y is equal to q. Or we have just the same value of the y coordinates. Okay, so if the equation is y is equal to q, we're looking for y is equal to q, then we can now remove equation 1 and equation 2. So we will just choose from equation 3 or equation 4. Okay, let's simplify 3y plus 9 is equal to 0. So this is 3y is equal to negative 9. So that means y is negative 3. So all the y coordinates are negative 3. Negative 3 is below our origin, but the graph is above the origin. So this is not the equation we're looking for. What about 3y minus 9 is equal to 0? So 3y is equal to 9. So that means y is equal to 3. So all the y coordinates are 3. And that is correct. It shows in this graph. So the answer to this question is number 4. Okay, and for the last problem, we have here, if the equation of the line that passes through the point negative 2, negative 1, and is parallel to the x-axis is ax plus by minus 4 is equal to 0, what is the value of a plus b? Okay, again, in order for us to solve and understand this problem easier, let us first draw. So let's locate this point negative 2, negative 1. So this is our x-axis. This is our y-axis. So this equation, according to this problem, passes through the point negative 2, negative 1, and is parallel to our x-axis. Let's first plot this point negative 2, negative 1. So negative 2, negative 1. So this point. And this is parallel to our x-axis. Parallel to x-axis. So that means the graph looks like this. So what we are looking actually for the value of a plus b. If we are looking at this graph parallel to our x-axis, we can conclude that the y coordinates of each point are the same. So we can say that x is equal to 0. So it means a here is 0. So we have here plus by minus 4 is equal to 0. So this point is actually negative 2, negative 1. So we are just going to substitute the value of y in this equation, which is negative 1. So we have here negative 1b, or we can just write negative b. And this is equal to 4. So that means b is negative 4. So if a is 0, what is a plus? If a is 0 and b is negative 4, so a plus b, that would be equal to 0 plus negative 4. And that is equal to negative 4. So a plus b is negative 4.